I find a common reoccurrence with people that don't believe in God when pressed, when they're asked, how do you know for sure? Well, I feel that God wouldn't do this. I feel that God would make himself. Well, you felt that you were going to go on a diet yesterday, and then now you're having a double cheeseburger for lunch. Feelings have nothing to do with facts. If I walk out into thin ice, I could feel safe and secure. But the fact of the matter is, I'm going to drown in a very uncomfortable, cold situation. And that's metaphorically what's going to happen to you. You're going to walk out onto thin ice, it's going to break, and your truth will not hold you up. If I have a little bit of faith in a lot of bit of thick ice, if I have a little bit of faith, just a little bit, in the actual truth, then that truth will sustain me. The rock of the foundation is built on is Jesus. If you look into Jesus, if you try to look into Jesus to disprove him, you will come out following Christ, because there's so much evidence surrounding Christ. It's ridiculous. 5,600 manuscripts of the New Testament alone. Okay? Look into the eyewitnesses of the time period. The Shroud of Turin, which some people believe to not be real, but it's been, you look into the Shroud of Turin, it can't be disproven. So many things that point to the evidence of Christ being real, people will choose not to believe. But people will believe that all of this came from nothingness, that consciousness, thought came from non-thought, that consciousness came from non-consciousness, that this designed car, that's like me saying that this car wasn't designed by anyone, it wasn't made by anyone, it naturally formed this way. That's like grass growing out of my door. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Unless God commands it to. Kind of like the resurrection, how no one comes back to life unless God commands. And that's how you know Jesus was real, because he said it was going to happen, did it, came back, stayed for 40 days, mind you, has eyewitness testimony. Those people, the same people that died, proven that he was saying that he was walking around, that he resurrected, they ran away scared when he died because they thought it was over. They thought it was done. And then when Jesus came back, they went, oh. And then they died for him because they knew. So, I ask any atheists watching this, can you say what you're saying with as much conviction and sureness as I can say what I'm saying? Because there's a reason this little symbol is still here.